We have a lot of excited kids. We actually have even some nervous kids here. They're like, I'm so nervous. So I'm expecting that you guys are going to be excited about everything that they've learned, everything that they've done. I tell you, this was like, we've done camp for a while now, and this was like the best camp. Your kids, we fell in love with them. They're great kids, and we're certainly going to miss seeing them every day. They want us to extend the camp, and we said we don't know if we'll make it, so we can't extend this year. But we're going to talk a little bit at the end about what's coming next. So we've been learning all this week that Jesus's power pulls us through. That's right, and we want to give you a welcome today. So we're going to go crew by crew. They made up their own train sounds, so you're going to enjoy some of these. And I'm going to move crews right down the line. So we're going to be respectful, right, of our friends that are going first, and we're going to move down the line. Here we go. All right, crew number 1. I know. I'm letting them have their glory. That's like my beautiful group. We said we need to sign them up for choir or something, okay? And you'll hear another one, so watch out. Okay, group number 2. 1, 2, 3. I love it. I love it. It fits their personalities. If you start to know these crews, you're going to be able to pick some things out in here. All right, group number 3. Isn't that beautiful? Another choir group. All right. Group number 4. I love it. Isn't that beautiful? Choir, right? Right? All right, group number 5, give your welcome. 3, 2, 1. There it is. That fits them. Yep. All right, group number 6. And that fits them too. All right, group number 7. I love all the little girl voices. It's lovely. And we could not miss group number 8. Here we go. Not the choir members. All right. So welcome, everybody. I am Miss Dana. I'm the Children's Ministry Director here. If you guys have any questions about our children's ministry, I'd be happy to answer that. And I'm excited to get on with the show because the kids have so much they want to show you. So the first thing that we're going to do, the kids don't know the order of any of this, by the way, so we're winging it. So welcome to Winging It with us. But we're going to do our opening song. So kids, I'm going to ask you to stand up and face your parents because they want to see you. So does everybody online. Say hello to everybody online right now. All right, here we go.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us whole and we stand together. Your power Jesus to lead us. We're on the right track. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. And we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, trusting in you. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, trusting in you. We're trusting in you, we're trusting in you, trusting in you.
Good job, guys. That's awesome. I love it. Can you sit back down behind your pieces of tape now? Let's make our long train lines just like you did before. 2 by 2s behind that tape line. Good job, guys. Because I have a surprise for you. So I want all eyes on me. All eyes on Miss Dana. Right up here. Scooch behind that tape line. Very good. Nice job, guys. Excellent. Kristen, can you move back a little bit behind that tape line? Very good. We want to make sure that we have some room because guess what? Now, we have had a special friend, right, who's visited us all week long. We said goodbye to him this morning, but I had a little talk with him, and he decided to come back to see you at Rocky Railway. Do you guys want to see Cam? Yeah? And his friend Rob, Bob, Robert, right? All the above. Come on in. We're so glad you're back.
Hello. Oh, whoa, that's loud. Sorry about that. Okay. Is this better? Oh, okay. Okay. It's so good to be back. It's sort of like coming home.
But I thought you were going home, Cam. What brought you back to Rocky Railway?
Well, you see, I learned so much with my new friends that I just kept thinking about Jesus' power. I was chugging along with it. Jesus' power, Jesus' power, Jesus' power, Jesus' power. Trust Jesus.
Wow, that must have been interesting for your train crew friends on a long, long journey home.
Well, that's just it. I wanted to tell people the stuff I learned, but you know, I kind of forgot. For me having a big brain, yeah, I forgot. It was.
Still get a little mixed up, even though you're a genius. You still get a little.
Yeah,
mixed
I do
up.
get a little mixed up.
No, really. Well, you've come to the right place. I have an idea. I'll give you some cargo for your train that can remind you of each thing we learned about Jesus. Then you can have these on your train and can use them to talk to your railway crew buddies, okay?
That's awesome. I'm kind of partial to cargo, you know. We use cargo box cars, flat cars, coal cars, and even covered wagons. Then there are spine cars and gondola cars and covered hoppers. And I'm used to loading these freight cars up with all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Loading up the cargo is what I do. Yeah.
See if you can handle this.
That's easy. Oh, man. Ah. Why would you do that to me?
Somebody help him.
Ow.
Somebody help him.
Stop.
You help him? Yeah, help him. Somebody help him.
This thing weighs a ton.
There you go. Okay, he's all right. Okay.
I'm okay. Woo.
Yep, Cam, this is a great reminder of our first Bible point. Jesus' power helps us to do hard things.
This is sounding and feeling very familiar.
Sometimes we have heavy, hard things to do in life, like forgiving people, trying new things, making new friends, or maybe moving to a new place. But we don't have to do those hard things on our own.
Okay.
Jesus' power helps us to do hard things. We heard a true story from the Bible about a guy named Ananias. He had hard things he had to do.
You know what? We even have a song to remember that Jesus is there to help us everywhere we go. So you guys stand up. We're going to face your parents again, and let's sing them our song, Everywhere I Go.
Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my home, come what may. Where I go with you. Where I go with you. There's a spirit I cannot contain. There's a spirit I cannot contain. The same power that raised Jesus up from the grave. The same spirit I cannot contain. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my home, come what may. Where I go with you. Where I go with you. Breath upon these bones, your fire in my soul, your kingdom is my home, and I don't walk alone. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my home, come what may. Where I go with you. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my home, come what may. Where I go with you. Where I go with you. Where I go with you.
Move it on back behind that tape. That's right. Move it on back, locomotives. Move it on back. There we go.
Okay, so now that I got squashed under a heavy box, I'm pretty sure I'll remember all that. Plus, I can look at that box and remember that I don't have to do hard things on my own.
And that brings us to the second thing we learned. I have just the thing.
Uh-oh, maybe I should get warmed up, because this might be heavy. All right, boys. Yeah. 1, yeah, 2.
There you go.
You want me to take out your trash? We never talked about this.
It's not trash. Open it up.
Okay, let me open this bad boy up. Oh yeah! Jesus' power gives us balloons?
Not quite. Not quite. The helium inside the balloons reminds me of hope. Without hope, we're sort of flat, lifeless. Things can seem sad or impossible, but when we're filled with hope, our hearts soar high. And Jesus' power gives us hope.
That's right. But the balloons are way up there. How am I supposed to get them onto my train?
Oh, that's okay. I have another bag for you. Why don't you go load it up in your train while we look at another true Bible story about someone who needed hope in a stormy sea.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Oh.
It's time to look at today's totally true Bible story. Are you ready? Let's go! Yesterday, we met a man named Saul. God changed his name to Paul and used him to tell lots of people about Jesus. But telling people about Jesus got Paul in trouble. In fact, it got him arrested. Paul was a prisoner on a ship that was sailing for Rome. It was slow sailing for a while because the wind didn't cooperate. In fact, it was getting late in the season for a ship to be sailing on the open seas. Paul was concerned. Paul told the ship's crew that they shouldn't go on, that there would be a shipwreck if they did. But the captain didn't listen. He wanted to keep sailing. At first, only a light wind started blowing. But then, the wind got really strong. The crew quickly pulled in the sails, but that didn't help. The wind was so bad that the captain couldn't steer the ship. The storm went on and on. Finally, they started throwing the cargo overboard. Paul called the crew together. He said God had sent an angel to tell him that the ship would go down, but no one would die. Paul's words gave them hope. The storm was so bad that no one had eaten in a while. So Paul told them they'd better eat something before the shipwreck. The next morning, the ship ran aground and started to break up. Paul told everyone who could swim to jump overboard and swim to shore. Those who couldn't swim held onto planks or boards. It was just like the angel said. Everyone escaped safely to shore. Remember, Jesus' power gives us hope.
Okay, the heavy stuff can remind me that Jesus' power helps us do hard things. And the floaty balloons remind me that Jesus' power gives us hope. So what do you got for me next? And should I be worried?
Not at all. It's bright here.
Okay. Well, I'll wait for him to get back. Hey, you guys want to hear a train joke? Okay then. Wow, this is a pretty nice box. It really stands out.
It's kind of like neon, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really neon. I like that box.
Yeah.
This is unique. I ain't never held one like this before.
Yeah. So it is unique, and that's the idea. It's bold. It jumps out and reminds you that Jesus' power helps us to be bold. Trust Jesus.
I mean, I like blowing the big old train whistle, but when it comes to being bold and brave myself, sometimes that's hard. So I guess I could use Jesus' power for that.
You know, Cam, it can be hard to stand up for what's right or talk about Jesus, or even to pray at school. That takes courage and boldness. This cargo box will stand out and remind you that Jesus gives you his power and courage. You can be bold.
I know what's next. Where are you going, bro?
See you later.
I ain't done talking yet.
See you later.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so.
Are you really sure?
Oh, no, maybe not. I think you're getting the hang of being bold, Cam.
The one most unforgettable thing at Rocky Railway. Jesus and how he gives us life forever. Mind blower.
Yes, Jesus. Yes, Jesus' love and power are mind-blowing.
But what kind of cargo can you give me to remind me about that?
You know what? I'm going to hold you off on that cargo, and I'm going to ask them to be bold. Can I do that?
Okay, sure.
All right, let's do some boldness here. Are you guys want to take a break and do some boldness? All right, sit right down. We're going to do now our boldness cheers, because on the day that we learned boldness, we learned some cheers. I'm going to go opposite for a second. I'm going to go opposite, and I'm going to go 8 and down, okay? All right, so let's look at crew number 8. All right, crew 8, go. I love it. Excellent. All right, 7. Good job. Crew 6.
We are crew number 6, and we like eating breadsticks.
Excellent. All right, crew number 5.
We are crew number 5, and we're staying alive.
That's them. All right. Crew number 4.
We're crew number 4, never seen before.
Good job. Crew number 3.
We are crew number 3, and our faith was higher than the tree.
I love it. Crew number 2.
We're crew number
Rewind. All right, ready? Go ahead, Reagan.
2, 1. We are number 2, and we are the best crew.
Awesome. Crew number 2. All right. Crew number 1. Here we go.
3, 2, 1. We are crew number 1, and we like to have fun.
All right, let's give them a round of applause for their boldness. Good job on your boldness, guys.
So, Cam, I have just the thing that will blow your mind.
Okay, but it's unexplainable. It's huge. It's out of this world. It's not like anything I've ever seen before. It's so incredible that I could talk about it forever and ever 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 and still for. Oh, it's a.
That's it.
It's a hula hoop.
Well, it's a circle. Cam, show me the end of that circle.
That's easy. It's up here. Wait, nope. Got to flip it around. Do my technique. Wait, no, it's over here. Now it's over here.
Give up?
Yeah, I give up.
Okay.
Here you go.
A circle doesn't really have a beginning or
You
an
know what?
end.
Put
That's
it there.
thanks, Cam.
You're welcome.
That's like Jesus' love. Because of his love, Jesus' power lets us live forever. Trust Jesus. Life with Jesus will never end. It goes on and on and on forever.
And that's because he loves us enough to die for us, right?
Yes. Yes. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're going to celebrate the power we have in Jesus. And we're going to do one of your favorite songs from the week. Like I said, they had no idea what songs we were doing today, so this is all a surprise for them. I want you guys to stand up, face your parents. I'm going to give you a little bit of room here. And here we go.
Feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. 'Cause God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. Let's do it all again right now. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop.
Awesome, guys. Let's find your spots. Back behind your tape. Good job. Excellent.
Hello? Okay, there we go. I just had to check if I had it muted. All right. That boxcar over there is filling up a whole lot, but it's filling up with good reminders. But there's still some room left. So what's next?
I hope you have a lot of space left. You're going to need it. We wrapped up our week by discovering that Jesus' power helps us be good friends. Trust Jesus.
Good friends? Do you mean? Really? Don't you dare joke around about something like this.
Do you have room for some of these friends?
Woo!
You think you have room for them?
Yeah.
To help you to tell you about camp this week?
Yeah, I do.
Of course, they can't stay with you forever. Their families, I think, would miss them
All right.
very, very much.
Fine. Sometimes I need Jesus' power to help me be a good friend. And I know that this cool crew will be there for me, plugging me into Jesus' power. All right, guys, remember, Jesus' power will pull us through.
Trust Jesus. Excellent. Let's give them a round of applause. We're going to miss them, aren't we? We're certainly going to miss them. But you know what? We've had a great week together, and our focus today, right, was on friends and being good friends together. And I'm so thankful for each one of you parents that entrusted your kids to us for the week. And we have just totally enjoyed it. We got a bunch of workers out in the hallway. We've got crew leaders here that have been with your kids every day from 9 to 3. So I just want to give them a round of applause and say thank you. Thank you. You know, they sacrifice their time to be here because they love Jesus, right? And that's really what our goal was all about this week. So I'm going to welcome up Pastor John. I just want him to come up and say a hello to you guys first. And then we're going to do a final fun thing together. Go ahead. I want to say hi. By the way, if you didn't know, this is my husband. So, yes, so we can stand close together. Hello. We're friends.
So great to have all of you here. So great to meet many of you and the children. It's been a wonderful, wonderful week. And I hope you all had a great time and you learned how to trust Jesus. Right?
Amen.
We learned how to trust Jesus.
Let's tell Pastor John, trust Jesus.
Awesome. That's wonderful. And so I want to thank moms and dads and grandmoms and grandfathers for bringing the kids out and making this a special time. It's really been a perfect week. It certainly was hot, but we didn't have any rain that got in the way, and no thundershowers.
We did great.
So it was a wonderful time, and I'm just so glad that we were able to spend this week together.
Me too.
To meet all of you, and so thank you for coming, and may the Lord bless you and your families, and we look forward to seeing you again really soon.
Absolutely. And speaking of again, on your chairs today was a flyer if you don't belong to a church or you're looking for something for your kids on Wednesday nights. We also have a Wednesday night Kids Connect program. If you go to our website, cccaog.org, All the information is on there. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. My email's on there as well. I'd be happy to answer any questions for you. We'd love to have your kids out. Honestly, today we talked about how we're all connected together by Jesus and we're friends with one another. So we'd love to see them again. We do have some outreaches that will be coming up soon. We'll be at the night out, hopefully down in the park with some of our inflatables again. So if we don't see you before, I hope that we can see you then. Your kids have probably come home singing some songs. If you haven't gotten a CD, we do have those in the back as well. They're $10 each. And honestly, like my kids listen to this over and over and over again. So you've probably gotten used to hearing it, some of the songs this week anyway. I think that's the big news. I'm going to make one final announcement at the end, but we have a really special video that you guys haven't seen yet. I know you saw the other spotlight video because we did one of those each day, but this is going to be fun. So I want to get it started.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey. There's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey. There's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. Make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you.
Woohoo! What a great week at Rocky Railway. And I hope when you leave here today, kids, that you take with you that no matter what, you can trust Jesus. That's right. Now, next year, I'm ready to make the announcement. Are you